Kobe versus LeBron conversation is always going to be had. Always going to be had. Because Kobe is the closest thing to really play against LeBron James. LeBron never played against Mike, but he's played against Kobe. And Kobe was arguably the closest thing to Mike you're going to get. And he's no Kobe Bryant. Not at all. And the NBA did not cater to Kobe Bryant the way they catered to LeBron James. These are facts. LeBron James, they decided to build the league around right out of high school. Kobe Bryant was chosen to be the guy until he had the case in Colorado. Then he became and cleared himself of all of these things that happened in Colorado. It became the apple of the NBA's eye when he started winning championships with really an inferior team with a bunch of Euro players. When they won the back-to-back titles and they went to the finals 3 out of the last 4 years, basically. No, they went. No, was it 3 years? Yeah, the Lakers went 3 years in a row to the NBA Finals. They won 2 out of 3. Then their run was over when they ran into Dallas because of other reasons. But when Kobe liked that tweet saying that LeBron is not as skilled as him, it is the absolute truth. Kobe Bryant would break his leg to try to win a game. What you saw from LeBron yesterday was not a I'm gonna try to win the game. Nothing about what I saw yesterday said I'm finna try to win the game. He's the kind of guy that throws in the towel when things are not going a certain way. How many times have you seen LeBron quit? He quit. LeBron quit yesterday. In the beginning of the fourth quarter, he quit. And when that happened, you started to see things. When he quit, you saw it in his eyes. When he quit, you saw it in his demeanor. When he quit, you saw it in everything that he holds sacred. You saw it. I mean, you absolutely saw this guy quit. So when you look at Kobe Bryant, you gotta definitely, definitely look at everything, all the accomplishments, how he left his career. He created moments. He would go up, hit shots, come back. He created moments, big moments. When the game was in the balance, you knew Kobe was going to do something special. On his last game, he dropped 60. 60. When he barely had the legs, and they needed every point. It wasn't for just glorification of Kobe. He came back to win the game. He came back to win the game. When people thought the game was over, that's Kobe Bryant. He left you on that note. That's how he walked off the court in his last game. He barely walked off the court. His whole body was physically spent. He gave you everything he had. And to show him this disrespect by putting LeBron James in the same conversation as Kobe Bryant, and some of you idiots have even hurdled him to put him right next to Michael Jordan. Like Kobe didn't even exist. And I blame the NBA for this because they said we got to get past Kobe quick. We can't languish in the Kobe Bryant when Kobe has not been Kobe due to injuries. Kobe couldn't really play the last 2-3 years of his career due to injuries because he played so hard and he guarded and defended the best players on the court. By playing that way with so much extreme focus, playing that way, playing determined, doing that, wore his body into the ground. While LeBron takes it easy, he guards the least player to score. If he don't think you can score this game, oh, that's who he's guarding. He said, oh, this guy can't score. They're not going to him. That's who I need to be on right now. That's the guy I need right now. And he only needs it because he believes to the best of his ability that I can piggyback and get points. They don't call offensive foul the way they used to. Definitely not on him. He's not ref the same way. It's not even fair. And the sad part is Kobe Bryant is better than him at every aspect of the game. LeBron might be a better passer. Knowledge of the game, Kobe. Mental, Kobe. Offensive scoring, Kobe. LeBron James has been given everything he begged for. They gave him every player he wanted. The Chris Paul should be a Los Angeles Laker right now. Who knows how many more championships Kobe would have? Kobe might have 7. Had the deal went through, Pau Gasol would have been gone, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. The Lakers were going to be rebuilt to the T. And all I can say is this. Everybody's hitting me up early in the morning. Now, all I can say is this. To LeBron to get the Kobe level, he would have to go into a time machine with Doc Brown or whoever time machine he can go to. Go back to the first start of his career, rookie year, and learn how to play basketball. Organized basketball. And the reason why is because LeBron never had the right to the pitch. Now you're gonna say, well, when Kobe came in as a rookie, he didn't do what LeBron did. Kobe came into the Los Angeles Lakers that had Shaq, Nick Van Exel, and Eddie Howe. So you know what he was gonna do? He was gonna ride the bench and come in off the bench as a rookie. They were at 2 different states. But what Kobe did as a rookie, entering the playoffs his rookie year, went up there and shot against the Utah Jazz, against John Stockton. He got them to an elimination game. His defense on John Stockton as a rookie, he's a 2 guard. He's guarding John Stockton, Hall of Fame point guard. John Stockton couldn't guard Kobe. Kobe Bryant was locking down John Stockton, making it very hard for him. And I said Eddie House, I mean Eddie Jones. So anyway, he made it really difficult for for Stockton to get by, to see the lanes, make passes. So the Lakers had a chance to get back in the game. Now Shaq, in all of his dominance, could not wield the team to do anything other than fail. See, people think Shaq just got there and they were winning championships. No, Shaq was failing. He was failing. And you know what the coach did when Kobe shot those air balls in the elimination game from the free throw line? He shot an air ball from the free throw line. It was the pressure. He couldn't handle it. Kobe Bryant couldn't handle the pressure as a rookie. It killed him all summer because he was the one that lost the game. He felt that pressure. And he had an excuse. He was a rookie. They took it all out on the coach, who sat down his star players, who started all year and finished the game with Kobe Bryant going one-on-one. And he shot 4 shots, and 3 of them were like air balls. Why would you go with a rookie in that time? Why would you go to Kobe Bryant? He said, this guy's going to be something special one day. And I thought he had the best advantage. He just missed the shot, and it cost the coach his job. It cost him his job for putting Kobe Bryant in the game. It cost him his job. But was he wrong? That game made the Kobe Bryant you see today. Kobe worked all summer, all summer. He was never going to be embarrassed like that again. Fear was not going to defeat Kobe Bryant. You guys have no idea how much this guy has studied the game of basketball and broke it down to every millimeter. LeBron is playing against a bunch of guys who basically, even Adam Silver Slipper has said, most of these guys are not really good enough to be in the league. That's why they're changing the age minimum for 2 years instead of 1 year of college, because most of these guys are not ready to play in the NBA. This is what LeBron is playing against. Guys who are not, shouldn't even be at the NBA level. They're not ready yet. They created a G League program because they got too many players coming in and they're not ready for the NBA. None of these guys are NBA ready. NBA is supposed to be the highest standard of basketball. So they competed in summer league. But most of these guys don't realize that now it don't matter. Everything's about numbers. LeBron, he sucked in his game against Toronto, right? He sucked in his first game. He was exhausted, right? But he had a triple-double. He had like 25, 15, and 12. But he played awful. We saw the game. We saw how awful he was. And as awful as he was, he managed to get 25 points and get 15 rebounds and get 12 assists. How did he do that? The game is watered down. The rules are different. Once you change the rules, you can no longer compare because it's fair game. You know how many players would take a advantage of these rules that you can't even touch a player basically till they get to the paint? You talk about Jordan and Kobe, you'll be talking about Clyde Drexler. You'll be talking about other players who were dominant. Charles Barkley would kill. Karl Malone would kill. These guys would dominate the NBA with these kind of rules. You couldn't have it. Those scores would be like 138, 139 every game because those guys practice mid-range jump shots. These guys shoot threes all day. They know how to run you off the three-point. They know how to play defense and switch. Most of these guys play one-on-one ISO basketball because that's what they grew up watching and they did it in AAU. So that's basketball to them. They make one pass. If somebody collapses, I'm going to make the pass. That's how LeBron plays, isn't it? You're like, man, they run sets. They run about what, 2, 3? They just call somebody number and run a quick set. You might see one play when they do a weave play. It looked like the old Harlem Globetrotter. I can't even whistle. They be up at the top of the key giving the ball to each other. Doing a bob and weave play. Throwing the ball back to each other, just getting themselves tired. It looks ridiculous. But the stat you need to know is this. Kobe has beat more winning teams than LeBron James. LeBron James in the playoffs has only faced, I don't know how many teams, but I think 7 of them with losing records. They were inferior compared to what Kobe had to go up against. And people talk about, well, Michael Jordan never got out of the first round. Look at what LeBron was playing in the first round and look at what Michael Jordan was playing in the first round. People try to omit that. Michael Jordan was going up against the Hall of Fame greatest team of the entire history of the NBA, Boston Celtics. You know, they try to sweep that under the rug like they was just some team. No, they were playing the Boston Celtics. So, I mean, I love the way Shannon tried to bring that up as a negative and try to say, well, Kobe got swept by the playoffs by Dallas. How did that happen? Well, when you got another player sleeping with another player's wife on the team, those two ain't talking and they fighting. And he's saying, I didn't do it. I didn't sleep with your wife, dude, or you didn't sleep with your girl. And this dude, yes, you did. And they fighting with each other. They ain't worried about the game. Kobe trying to get people to play. Kobe was injured and playing in that series. But yet, these idiots are screwing up, talking about a wife. A lot of stuff that goes on. So I don't need to even justify this. But I am 100% in the corner of Kobe Bryant. This is Carcino. Make sure you subscribe, and I'm out.